Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tlulore Kekana, and I will be showing you how to make a homemade face shield mask. So today we will be looking through the different types of options that we will be using as our materials. Firstly, I will introduce the main component, which are the bottles. And then you will need a sharp object to make an incision. You will also need a pair of scissors that you will be using to cut through the bottle along the shape of the face shield. You will also need vinyl foam. This is what will help you give some comfort over your forehead. These will be used to wrap around, and you'll also need some staples. In front of us we have a bottle that has ridges. As you can see, this is a Coca-Cola 1 liter bottle, and this is an example of what you don't want to use, precisely because of the ridges and how it will make it difficult for you to see through. So whenever you can, try to get something that is clear and linear across the face. This two are the accepted options, but this is your most ideal. This is what you call a clear round water bottle, and this was from still water bottle. You can get one of these and it will work very well precisely if your face is linear and not too big. So basically what I want to do is show you how to make a face shield mask using this bottle. What I'm going to do is use this sharp point, and I'm going to make a mark right above the linear part that I want to be using. And this will be the bottom half, and the mask will be like that. This will be the part that I'll be using to see through. So I just need to make a mark and then cut through it, then use my pair of scissors, cut around it, then cut along and then around at the same time. I'll be doing the same thing for the other bottle, and this is the next step. I'm gonna make a mark, and hopefully we will be able to cut through it. All right, after I've successfully made my mark, I need a pair of scissors. You can use a normal pair of scissors. I'm gonna use these big ones because they get the job done more efficiently. Try to cut as straight as possible, and then there you go. That's the first cut. What you will see is that you will have, edges, sharp edges around, and when you're done, that's where the trimming will take place. Now for my next step, I need to cut a line right across. So I'm looking at this line that the bottle already has, and I'm going to use that to cut along. Again, do your best to cut as straight as possible. All right, if you will see here, I went a little bit further just so that I can come back again and come and cut right around. The bottom part is what we don't need, and this is why I'm cutting right above on that line. All right. Once again, be as precise as possible. All right, there you go. So all I'm left with, let me just clean this with a piece of tissue, wipe it so that I can have it on my face. So if you leave the water inside, what you'll find is that as you breathe into it, you will have some mist. So we want to avoid the mist. So we're going to wipe this away. All right, so we're going to try it on and see that it fits. And here you go. So this is systematically what it will be like. I'm just going to add a few things for distance and to keep it around my head, but it should fit on my head like that. Visibility is good, I'm protected on my side, I'm protected all over through my head, and I have enough space. It doesn't get misty. So here we are. We have two of our face shield main components. This is what we need for a shade face shield mask. Now you have a good linear one, tall, long, straight, round. This is gonna fit you well, especially if you have a small face. But as for me, you know, I prefer the 2 liter because I want fog. I will be able to breathe within it and breathe well, as I've shown. So I'm gonna say goodbye to our friend over here. I'm gonna put it to the side, and I'm gonna use this one. I also am preferring this one because I know that the average person can actually get this. This is a normal 2 liter bottle that you can use on a daily basis. So this you will find, and this is what I'm going to use because of its accessibility, among other reasons. The next step is to use the vinyl foam. This is the component that will go on top, which will lace the front of your forehead and give you some comfort while you're wearing it, so that your face is not necessarily directly pressed against the face shield while you're using it. So what we're going to do is measure. We're going to measure along the shield, and really try and focus where your head is going to be. So if my head is going to be here, all the way around, on my left, on my right. We have our shield. So, next step, all I need to do is apply the ribbons and staple. Apply the ribbons and staple, and that will be it. So, here we go. How long should the ribbon be? As long as you need it to be. It's according to your comfort. Make sure it goes through the face shield. Same on this side. Once again. On the other side, once again. Finally, for good measure, here we go. So this is our final product. We tie it behind our heads. And voila, this is what we have. Face shield mask. Face shield mask gives me enough room. My face I don't get a clot. Everything as well. So finally, this is what you want to do, but in order, particularly for people who are working in healthcare, people who are working delivering food parcels, what you want is to have maximum protection, and therefore you put on this mask. You put on your gloves because handling. You have your face shield. Put that on your forehead. So this is what a face shield mask looks like. Make one for yourself, make one for your family, make one for your team, and be safe. From UJ PEETS, we like to say thank you and be safe throughout this whole pandemic. Thank you.
The University of Johannesburg, the future reimagined.